know, and one thing I learned from another wrestler I had a feud with here, Tokyo Monster Kahangas, is he would always tell me, why do you bump down to the ground all the time? He's like, you make me have to pick you back up, and that totally made sense. I mean, at this point in my life, I had been wrestling almost 12 15 years, and I was still learning those things. When you don't do TV, and the other TV stint I did, I was doing tag with Vinny, and we were doing the cartel, and generally we were feuding with the Scum or Army of Darkness and the Blanchard. So it's a little different match. If you see him giving the Iggy right there, a little different match when you work with guys like that. But this is my first real run as a singles main guy, so it's a little different tempo you got to work. And of course, Davari's in freaking phenomenal shape. So yeah, from right here, he kind of got lost. That's one thing I'll say about him, and we just make up for it. And then there is one other spot. I remember vaguely this other spot coming up. Hits me, and it's usually on the third one where you're going to do the block and fire back. He started talking to me, and I automatically just stopped and listened, so he got another shot in there and ended up being on the fourth. But that's just, him just, trying to overcompensate for, and right there, look, what a fucking piece of shit. Not selling. Him up for compensating for me not being at his level, And I remember at this point, we didn't tell the boys what the finish was. And one thing with Davari is I always see is you could fucking see him talking all the time. And he did mess up this spot, but he's so good you can't tell. But you could always just see him talking all the time. And he makes it obvious, but he's used to wrestling in front of thousands and thousands of people. And when you wrestle in a studio like this, you gotta be a little bit more discreet. Here it is, the finisher that not a lot of people can take properly. That's why I stopped doing it. It's a weak cover too. Hard cam, Dad. Yeah, see, sometimes I get pissed off. Slow as shit.